What's going on? I'm Dr. Colt. Welcome to the channel. In front of me today you are going to see a few sheets of paper. So on every sheet of paper here I have a different superhero or a TV character. So we have Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Wolverine, Batman, and Bob the Builder. So I promise none of these are random. And what we're going to do, so I'm going to tell you why I have all these here, I'm going to tell you what they mean, and then we're getting to the point of what they're going to do for you. So, like I said, none of these are random. I picked all of these characters for a specific reason. And generally, every character on this desk right here represents some sort of character trait or quality that would be beneficial for us to have if we're trying to grow, improve, or become more mentally tough. So we have Spider-Man here. Spider-Man is somebody who's relentlessly in pursuit of what's right. He's resilient and he uses humor to get through tough situations. All right, Wonder Woman is a beacon of integrity and of the truth. Wolverine is a master of resilience and he knows how to harness his rage. Batman also knows how to harness his dark qualities, use them for good, and he's also very creative, very innovative when it comes to problem solving. And then our maybe most random, or one that you probably aren't bought into very much yet, is Bob the Builder. Now, Bob is also creative, innovative, he is very persistent, and is really a hallmark of hard work. So, that's why I have all these. That's what they represent. And all of these characters are going to help us hack our brains. Today, that's what we're going to discuss, is a brain hack that you can employ to become more motivated, have some more willpower, and become more mentally tough in whatever you're doing. So, before we get to that, I'll tell you what a brain hack is. So, if you're going to hack something, if you're going to hack your brain, really all that you need to do is you need to figure out or identify something your brain is already naturally good at, but maybe you're not quite using to serve yourself in the right way to help you as much as you could, and then you twist it, tweak it around a little bit so it directly serves you or directly helps you become a better version of yourself, right? So, the thing that we're going to focus on is motivation, mental toughness, endurance or willpower. And one thing our brain is really good at in terms of those things is motivating other people or giving other people advice or helping other people stick to goals when they want to quit. So think about this. Let's say your best friend reaches out to you to start the year and they're like, hey, my New Year's resolution, I want to go to the gym 4 days a week and your job is to hold me accountable. Don't ever let me falter on this. No matter what I say, force me to go to the gym. And then, let's say this week, they've been to the gym 3 times, they shoot you a text Friday morning, and they're like, yo, I'm tired, I'm sore, I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to go to the gym, I can't do it, I think I'm going to miss my goal that week. How hard is it for you to text them back and be like, I don't care how you feel, you told me to keep you accountable, get your ass out of bed. It's easy, right? It's really easy. We do it all the time. Somebody asks for us for advice, we shoot it out right away. Almost everybody says that. I'm way better at giving advice to other people than I am taking my own advice. That's human nature, right? When it comes to taking our own advice, motivating ourselves, or keeping ourselves accountable, we have a hard time with it because it's so personal. Our brain feels like we're so close to it. When we're that close to it, we get emotional. We try to break it down into tiny little pieces, and we get sucked down these rabbit holes, and we get over-involved in details that don't matter. We look for reasons to make excuses and keep ourselves comfortable. It just doesn't work. We're not good at it. When it comes to other people, there's some distance. We're not emotional. We're totally objective. I don't care how you feel. I don't know what you're thinking. You don't get to make excuses. And this is an issue because a lot of times we don't have somebody to keep ourselves accountable. We don't have somebody to motivate us. A lot of times the only person motivating us is us. So we need to be able to do this. We need to be able to self-motivate, get ourselves through tough times, and channel our best self, be mentally tough. So to do that, we have to hack our brains. We've got to turn our brain on its own head and use its power to serve us and trick it into helping us become the best version of ourselves instead of using it to help other people all the time. We do want to help other people, but we want to make sure we can help ourselves. So I bring all this up because that's what we're going to do. We're going to take that part of our brain that motivates other people, that easily calls people out on their excuses, that holds them accountable to their goals, and we're going to twist it and trick our brain to serve us. So I have these superheroes out, and I stole most of them from a study that they did. So they did a study in psychology because they wanted to see what type of self-talk or inner dialogue was best for self-motivation, and they did the study on 6-year-olds. They brought them in and they said, hey, we want to see if we can what we can do to keep a 6-year-old on task for the longest amount of time possible. So they bring the 6-year-olds in, they sit them down, they say, hey, we're going to give you a task that you have to do today. And as you're doing this task, we want you to think about your own thoughts or feelings. And to help them think about their own thoughts or feelings during the task, they gave them a question to ask themselves throughout the task. And so they had 3 questions. So they broke it into thirds. The first third of the kids, got the question, am I working hard? So throughout the task, they were going to ask themselves, am I working hard? All right. The second third were supposed to replace the I with their own name. So they would ask themselves, instead of, am I working hard? Is Mike working hard? Or whatever their name was. The last third was told to replace the I with the name of an alter ego or superhero or character that they admired, that possessed the qualities that they might need to get through this task. So they would ask themselves, instead of, am I working hard? It's, is Bob the Builder working hard? Is Batman working hard? Is Wolverine working hard? And what they found was, at the end, the kids who asked themselves, is Batman working hard? Is Wolverine working hard? Or is Bob the Builder working hard? Stayed on task almost twice as long as the kids who asked themselves, am I working hard? So this proves leaning on an alter ego or talking to yourself like you're talking to somebody else is a brain hack that makes you more motivated, increases your endurance and willpower, and makes you more mentally tough. So the takeaway for you is to embrace this brain hack. All you have to do is find an alter ego, a superhero, a character that represents things or traits that you want, that you think would be useful to get through tough situations. And then when you're facing those tough situations, talk to that character. Talk to that alter ego. Instead of saying, hey, I've got this. I can do this. Hey, one more rep. You got this. Just do your best. One more rep. Don't quit. You say, no, Batman's got this. Batman works hard. Batman doesn't quit his last set. Right? You got to do work around the house. Hey, Bob the Builder works hard. Bob the Builder is creative. He gets through these tasks. Now, you don't have to pick one of these. Again, the 6-year-olds pick Bob the Builder. But I think it's a great example. But I want you to find some people, some characters that represent the things you're striving towards, that you think would help you dominate certain situations, and lean on the alter ego. Trust it. If it's an athlete or someone that's accomplished things in your field, or maybe it's a certain TV character, lean on that. Trust it. That person doesn't quit. That person stays accountable. Trust the alter ego. Lean on it. Hack your brain. Make your brain thinking it's giving advice to Batman, not you, and watch the motivation flow. Watch the mental toughness increase, and watch how much longer you can endure tough situations. All right? So go hack your brain. I dare you to try this. Find an alter ego. Find a character. Lean on it. Talk to it. Watch yourself get better. All right? Before you go, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video. If you are an athlete or know an athlete that wants to take their mental game to the next level, head to my website. The link's down in the description below. I'm launching the Mind Warrior Academy, a live 6-week mental training program where you develop a world-class mental game with me. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for being here. Until next time.